Hello friends, this is Sai Prakash. In the previous video, we have discussed about problems regarding parallel connection of resistance by using current division rule. If you use current division rule or Ohm's law, it will take more time. So I have come up with the relations. If you use relations for parallel connection problems, it will take less time. So in this video, I would like to explain you problems regarding parallel connection of resistance by using relations. I hope you are watching the video until the end of the session and watching the classes regularly. Please give me the feedback friends so that it will boost my energy levels and make more interesting videos for you. Let's start the class.
Friends, this is lecture number 25 regarding SSC JE Electrical and Circuit subject. Solving the parallel connection of resistance problem by using relations. Okay, we know by Ohm's law, current flowing through a conductor is proportional to voltage across it. Current is I. So, by this we know voltage is proportional to current. If we take the proportionality, we will get proportionality constant of R, that is V equal to IR. We know in parallel voltage across each branch is same and the current will divide. As the voltage is constant, for this I am applying this concept. So by that we will get I is inversely proportional to resistance. This means for a constant voltage, if we apply more resistance, current will decrease. If we apply less resistance, and the current will increase. Okay friends, now by using this relation I am going to solve the problem from lecture number 24. So before this, please go through the previous video, that is lecture number 24. Here for this question they have given three resistances 4 ohm, 12 ohm and 6 ohms are connected in parallel. If the total current taken is 12 amperes, find the current through each resistance. We have to find the branch currents, that is I1, I2 and I3. They have given the total current of 12 amperes. So by using this relation I am going to solve this within fraction of seconds. So they have given the total current I of 12 amperes in branch 1 resistance of 4 ohms and branch 2 resistance of 12 ohms and branch 3 resistance of 6 ohms. Okay, and we have assumed branch 1 current as I1, branch 2 current as I2 and branch 3 current as I3. So I1, I2 and I3, whereas voltage across each element is same. So V equal to V1 equal to V2 equal to V3. As we have three branches, I am taking maximum of 3. Okay, next we have got the total resistance, that is equivalent resistance of 4 ohms. Okay, so R equivalent equal to 4 ohms. Friends, this is the R equivalent of 12 ohms and 6 ohms connected in the parallel. Here you can see that R equivalent of 12 ohms and 6 ohms connected in the parallel is 4 ohms. So right now I am drawing the circuit again. So this is 4 ohm resistance, that is equivalent resistance of 12 ohms and 6 ohms connected in the parallel, and this is the R1 resistance, that is 4 ohms. Okay, from here if you see the circuit, you can get the R equivalent of 4 by 2, that is equivalent to 2 ohms. As these two resistance are equal and connected in the parallel, I have taken like this. If n resistance are connected in parallel with R as resistance, R by n. I have told you before. So we have got R equivalent of 2 ohms. That is R equivalent equal to 2 ohms. Now I am using this relation for solving this problem. Total current I divided by I1 is equivalent to R1 divided by R equivalent by using the relations. I is inversely proportional to R. From this, I1 equal to R equivalent into I divided by R1. We know R equivalent of 2 ohms multiplied by total current of 12 amperes. 12 amperes divided by R1 is of 4 ohms. 2 1 ja 2 ja 2 1 ja 6 ja. I1 is of 6 amperes. Here also by using current division rule we have got I1 of 6 amperes. So we can use this method for doing problems in less time. I2 equal to R1 divided by R2 into I1. This is by relation I2 divided by I1 equal to R1 divided by R2. For the inversely proportionality, you can see that numerator base is of 2 left hand side, whereas right hand side is of 1. It is quite opposite, 2 and 1. If we see the denominator base of left hand side, it is of 1, and on the right hand side denominator base is of 2. Quite opposite. So we know R1 is of 4 ohms and R2 is of 12 ohms and I1 is of 6 amperes. 4 1 ja 3 ja 3 1 ja 2 ja 2 amperes. We have got I2 is of 2 amperes. By using current division rule also we have got I2 is of 2 amperes. I3 equal to R equivalent divided by R3 into total current I, that is equal to R equivalent is of 2 ohms whereas R3 is of 6 ohms and total current is of 12 amperes as they have given in the question. 6 1 ja 2 ja. I3 is of 4 amperes. We have got I3 is of 4 amperes.
This is Sai Prakash signing off. If you like the video, please do like, share and comment for the video. Subscribe to our channel. Please click on bell icon for more updates. If you have any doubts, please comment in the comment box or you can use the group link in the description. In the upcoming videos, I would like to give you a surprise. Thanks for watching the video, friends.